Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 35 of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Things are looking up for this book and it's getting more and more promising with each new detail that comes out, so let's keep on reading. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 35. It's a Sunday morning and everyone else in the house is asleep. I reheat the mug of Mom's favorite raspberry royal tea that I first made an hour ago and wake her with it. Mommy, I say gently, here's your tea. Mom half groans in her sleep while she twists onto her other side. I eye the clock nervously, debating whether or not trying to keep to wake her. This is the third time I've tried and technically the latest possible time I could wake her without us being late. Mommy, I say with a bit more urgency in my tone, we have to leave for church in 20 minutes or we won't make it in time. Mom groans more aggressively. Do you not want to go, I ask. Mom mutters. Then she swallows, the words come out a little clearer. I've worked too hard lately. I'm too tired. She burrows her face deeper into the pillow and her breathing gets heavier. I study her. I'm tired too. I've worked hard lately too. I actually think I've worked a lot harder than Mom has, and then I feel guilty for thinking this. She does drive me to and from work, which has been tiring. A part of me thinks, yeah, but I do homework on the drive, plus memorize lines, then spend 10 hours on set, rehearsing and performing and being under bright lights and intense pressure while she sits up in my dressing room, pursuing Women's World and gossiping with my co-stars' moms. The other part of me thinks I try to swallow these conflicting parts of me. They are unhelpful and distracting from the issue that needs to be resolved right now, whether or not we're going to church. We haven't been to church in 6 months, our longest stretch ever. I'm concerned about this, but I've brought it up to Mom as much as I can without making things uncomfortable, and she just keeps reassuring me that we'll definitely go back someday when things settle down a bit. I find it strange we've stopped going to church since my career has taken off and Mom's health has normalized. I tried to broach the subject gently one night when we were driving home from work, but Mom started screaming and saying she was losing control of the steering wheel and that I was causing her tremendous stress that was putting both of us in danger, so I quickly learned to never bring up the subject again. But now in this moment, as I'm looking down at her sleeping, I'm starting to accept for the first time that our church days may very well be behind us. I guess Michaela was right after all. I used to think going inactive was a terrible thing, a sin to be ashamed of, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a sign that things are going right. Maybe people keep going to church because they want things from God, and they keep going while they're wishing and yearning and longing for those things, but then maybe once they get those things, they realize they don't need church anymore. Who needs God when you've got clear mammograms and a series regular role on Nickelodeon? I let her sleep and start memorizing my lines for Monday. That is the end of chapter 35. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.